Music. Applause. Hey everyone, welcome to the new F1 news video. In this video, we will talk about the cool new car parts Mercedes is bringing to the Miami race, and most importantly, will these new parts help Mercedes fix their bouncing car problem? What do team boss Toto Wolff and Mercedes car expert Andrew Chauvelin say about these updates? Make sure you follow our channel before we start the video, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss any news. Okay, let's start. Mercedes had a tough beginning to the racing season. No team in Formula One racing is getting more worried looks than Mercedes because of their bad results. Is there any hope for this season? Yes, it looks like there is. Mercedes plans to show off its first big car improvements. It is meant to fix the bouncing problems and will happen at the Miami race because of the ongoing problem of the car bouncing. The team has had to make the car sit higher off the ground. That has made the car slower, but the team believes that they are close to fixing it. They will be able to use the car's full power. Mercedes is working really hard to better understand what's happening and hopes to make things better on the racetrack by bringing the new parts to the next race in Miami. After the race in Italy, Mercedes car expert Andrew Chauvelin talked about the bouncing problem. He has given the Mercedes fans hope that they are working on fixing the bouncing. At the same time, he said the updates would not fix the Mercedes problem right away, but he hopes it will help the team understand the problem. He said, "We know where we are now. We know how much better we need to get to be where we want to be." He added, "We are dealing with problems that we don't know about, but that we have to fix and understand. There is a huge amount of power in the car that is now being wasted, but day by day, we are moving forward. We're learning more about it, and hopefully soon, maybe as soon as Miami, we can start bringing some parts to the car that will hopefully tell us if we're making the changes in the right way. We don't expect to get this fixed overnight, but if we can get a hint that we're going in the right direction, that we've figured out what's going on, then we'll be very happy." He added, "We had a car in the Emilia-Romagna race that had trouble with warming up. Going out on dry tires on a wet track is quite hard, and we need to understand why we have this problem with warming up. There is a hidden problem with this car. Is very hard for us to make heat, and we have to fix that after a difficult weekend in Italy where Mercedes failed to get both cars to the top 10 qualifying for the first time since Japan in 2012. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff believes a way must be found to get better performance from the W13 to Toto Wolff has often talked about the main problem. So what is he talking about? Is there a win solution that we can put on the car that will make this problem go away? While updates to the Miami race are talked about, Mercedes hopes to begin unlocking the wind power of its W13. Team boss Toto Wolff is confident that this will unlock the full power of their car. "I think if we got control of the bouncing problem, we'd unlock a lot more in terms of car performance," Wolff said. "If we don't get control of that, there are more normal development ways that we haven't tried yet. I want to give us time to make such a decision properly. We very much believe that the science that we are doing will now help us to let the car run lower." Toto Wolff added, "It's true. We think we got all the wind goodness, but we haven't been able to unlock it because of how low the car sits. If we can stay ahead of that, it means we can unlock a lot of lap time. If not, then we have to come up with a different plan." What do you think? Is there any improvement to be expected at Miami? Mercedes has been facing this problem since the start of the 2022 season. Mercedes driver George Russell has also talked about bouncing before. After the first race of the season at the Saudi Arabian race, he said the car felt good. "Honestly, we got the best balance. We know what we were missing, and that is downforce. By going full speed, I was happy with my performance. It was handled, and I tried my best to keep up with the Red Bulls, especially after the restart, but we were running about a second behind, and we have work to do. We struggle to find the magic fix to solve our problems. We try to improve the car around the problems, but we have to solve the main problem, which is the bouncing. There are so many things that come into play. When we balance it, we change the setup, and we think it will get better, and sometimes it makes it a little bit worse. We're still learning, and we're still far from perfect when we get the bouncing solved. 99% of our problems a few races later. We can therefore say that the problems have not been solved, and the results of these problems identified at an early stage have led to the current state of the team. What are the upgrades, and what will be the plans of different teams? The first to show his upgrade was Ferrari. Corriere della Sera says Ferrari will show a new rear wing in Miami designed to reduce drag and thus gain wind efficiency, so the new Ferrari rear wing will try to take away that particular Red Bull advantage, while the report adds that Ferrari will also make changes to the bottom of F1 to 75 to address the bounce it's likely to have. Because there we lose something in performance and we have to keep working on it, said Ferrari team boss Mattia Binotto. When asked if it's a big upgrade at Ferrari, he said, "No, we won't have a big change, but we will have some new parts on the car." Because Miami is a fast track and in terms of downforce is very different because it needs less wind grip, we will adjust our car to the downforce level of the track and continue to work on stopping bouncing, which is still quite visible certainly. More than Red Bull, and there are still possible wins, we should try to achieve another fun fact for the Mercedes fans can take home. A piece of the Mercedes rear wing in Miami as part of the digital art auction. Mercedes has made a partnership with FTX, a professional trading organization in the United States. Artist Mad Dog Jones has made a digital art collection that will be sold after the Miami race. It involves 10 limited edition works of art designed by Jones. The pieces will be visible on the cars driven by Hamilton and Russell in Miami. The digital artwork is then sold, but the buyer gets more than just a virtual artwork. They will also receive a real prize in the form of a Mercedes rear wing end plate. All money from the sale will go to charities. Those digital arts will be sold on the digital art marketplace, and the winners of those sales will take home the actual rear wing of Lewis Hamilton and George Russell's cars, which will shine on the track all weekend. Mercedes has itself confirmed that the money from the sale will go to ignite, a joint effort between the team and Hamilton's Mission 44 charity that aims to promote greater diversity in motorsport. This was it again. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment on your thoughts on the new Mercedes upgrade and tell us what you expect from it. If you haven't followed our channel yet, please do. Don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for watching you.